Principio?
Hi.
Welcome back to our show. Today in our weekly show we're gonna to discuss some interest topics. I'm here with Lalo, as always.
Hi.
Well, today's topic is something that I really like, but let me tell you the topic. The topic of today is the art and the culture. But first, let me hear, bro, your definition of art.
Well, I think that art is something we do. It's an expression of our thoughts, emotions, and all desires that we have. I think that it's about sharing our ideas and how we see the world.
Yes, I got you, man. I got you.
What do you think, art is?
Art, indeed, is well. I think that is how we represent our feelings, not through words, but through paint, through sculptures, everything that can be art, and that tells everyone that we, as human, we thought we can show, create things that last for the future generations to know what we think, how we thought, and all about that.
And talking about future generations, we have to mention what is culture, because it's very related.
Yes, the culture is indeed very related. So let me tell you, I think that a culture is certain characteristics and knowledge of certain group of people that is mainly in one territory, and they share the language, the religion, the cuisine, the music, and of course the art, because art is a part of the culture. Don't you think so, bro?
Yeah, I agree totally. And I think that, as I said, both are related and have something in common. For example, art is part of the culture and it helps to express it in images, sculptures, pictures, etc. And you may ask, what is the importance of art? So what do you think?
I think art is important because I said before, transcends, and in a way that the people from the future, and in our case, what we see from the people from the past, tells the story of the humans, how we developed thought to create this, because it makes part of our daily life, and it helps us to express our ideas and experiences. And as said before, it transcends.
Yeah, and for example, now we have to talk about why is culture important. And what I think is that it's important because it's part of our identity and it helps us to know who we are, and in some way express ourselves.
I think that culture also is important in one word, diversity, because there are many cultures in the world that show different perspectives of everything, and we can discuss, we can learn more, we can see through the eyes of everyone that lived in those years and who they live in nowadays. So it's amazing how much can your perspective be aumentada.
And you know what? Something that it's very interesting for me and that I like a lot, it's a part of the culture that it's the traditions and all the myths we can find in them. And one that is very interesting, right? Here in Mexico.
In the Mexico City, in Coyoacán, if I'm not wrong, there is an alley. This myth is not too old. Actually, it's from the last 50 years, I think. So it's good to know that myths are still a part of our daily lives. Mm-hmm. This myth is about this alley in Coyoacán, that is the alley of the avocado, and it has several stories, but the most known is in the deep part of the alley. There is a Virgen de Guadalupe, and it says that it's put there to control the soul of a soldier that live in one of the houses in the alley. And it say that because the soldier, I think, that killed a kid, because the kid was too annoying, or I don't know. The soldier was damaged because of the wars and all the things. So I think the myth is older because there has to be a war. Right? I don't know. I'm not really sure, but yes, it says that in the night or even in the days you can feel the dark presence and even see the kid or the soldier. Also, it said that an Awala can appear there. Don't you think it's amazing how these myths can get
Culture.
in the culture? How important are they to our culture?
Yeah, it's kind of scary and creepy, but I like it. I really like it. And as you said, it's important. It's part of everyone and all of us. So yeah.
Actually, myths are one of the oldest things about cultures because they always talk about heroes like Heracles and Jason, all the demigods from the Greek culture, but also the Babylonian, the Chinese, the Indian, the Persian, all have their myths and increase the culture in a way that motivates kids and keep them in control of getting into places they shouldn't, like the alley of the aguacate, of the avocado, because, well, that alley actually is dangerous, but not because of spirits, because it's a very lonely place, so no one knows how dangerous can be. So myths are important because they teach us about how the old people perceive things in the
And it's part of the culture.
Well,
Uh,
to finish or as a conclusion, Lalo would like to say
that if you know any myth or story that it's part of your culture, we will love that you share it with us, and we will be happy to read it. So
yes,
we are
send
waiting
it
for
to
you.
the Jenny's Instagram. You know it; she's an influencer. So, well, anything you like to share,
Stop
you know
eating
where.
meat.
Yes. So, thanks so much for listening to our
Bye,
show,
Saúl.
and we'll see in next week. So, have a great day,
Bye.
have a great life, and
Love
drink
you.
water.